Britain and Kenya, and it is a very good day to Gareth Rees and Nate Hirayama.
Well, thank you, Ricky. What a great start to day 2 here. Tons of action still to come. We're into Pool A. It's Great Britain and Kenya. GB in the Navy jerseys, captain by Mr. Glover himself, who's had some great moments here in Vancouver. Carson almost getting taken out by his teammate there. Kenya with 2 losses, will want to rebound here. Sati, a couple of late injury changes. Waddleton is out with a thumb injury for GB. It looks like the only try scorer from yesterday, Odongo Okongo, is also out. That means Sikedi will come into the bench. And Odos Mendy, the Frenchman, will be in charge. I'm Gareth Rees, delighted to be joined by Nathan Hirayama. And Nathan, one of the great rivalries here on the 7th Series.
Oh, definitely, Gareth. So much to play for here, especially for GB. This pool's a bit of a mess at the moment, but their fate is still in their hands. So a big result and a big important game here for them.
So still a chance that GB could top the pool. They have that bonus point. Kenya switching sides. They kick off in the red jerseys. Kenya have enjoyed some of their finest moments here. Twice in Canada. Have made the final. Never won yet. Great to see them back on the series as they took 2024 off and fought through relegation. The referee just picked up a knock on there.
Yeah, just went forward on that one. I love little wraparound play there from Great Britain. The timing was just a bit off from those boys, but maybe some early nerves here starting off for GB.
6, but can get it done if he gets any kind of room. Kenya wrapping around all 3 to the open side. Passes on the back shoulder, and that's killed the momentum for Wabe.
Yeah, it's just a little bit sloppy there from Kenya. I think they want that one back. Just such a great place to attack from them. But luckily for GB, making up for that early mistake on their end, they'll have an opportunity here to break out from their own end.
Uka left. Uka left. Trash. Bind. Set.
Oh, against the head. We saw it in the previous match. It's popped up here. Glorious opportunity for the Kenyans, out wide and unmarked. Into space, going for the corner that is populated by the Kenyan fans. And the try's been given. And those fans will go nuts over there. Wabwire, look at him go. What a treat. Awesome start for Kenya.
And he still had a ton of work left to do here, Wabwire. I think a late addition to the starting lineup. Look at him here. It was a great effort there by GB, but just had the strength to get the ball just over the line. Referee deemed it was touched. Early 5-pointer here for Kenya.
A tough conversion from the sideline, just short. But Nathan, you've been all around the world in this series, and the Kenyan fans are a special part of any event.
Oh, they're some of the best fans on the series, no doubt. And I know these Kenyan boys love playing for them. So no doubt this does feel like a bit of a home field advantage for those boys.
Long kickoff. Of course, the other element in play, you see Great Britain currently in 8th on the World Series. And the relegation zone is between 8th and 9th, and Kenya sit in 9th. Just 6 points separating the 2 of them. Showing goal midfield, a big hit up from Carson. Well, Great Britain very organized, showed great composure. They beat France yesterday. In a position, as we said, still to top the pool. Halfway through this first half, are they going to respond? Taking the outside, lifting the heels. Awesome work from Luke Mason.
And that's his second one this weekend, Luke Mason. Lovely little skip out here, a little stop-go, goose step. Didn't know if he had the gas, but geez, he showed a clean pair of heels there to finish for GB. And they're right back in it.
mentioned, he's taken a long way back, but he's added the still to come, France and Argentina. That should be a great one. Kerr showing his strength. 2 tries for Kerr yesterday. Ball put into space and running into it brilliantly is Will Homer. Can he get there? He's going to crawl his way in. Well, Casey doesn't think it's a fair try, but the referee does, and that's what counts.
Oh, what a well-worked try there from GB. This is actually the play they tried on that initial phase to start the game that just led to the knockout, but there, that one was executed perfectly. And Homer with enough gas.
The ball. So we're giving you that clock at the bottom of our screens. Quite a few teams have been caught out on it, so it's something to keep an eye on as we get into these final pool matches. Of course, we had 2 matches on Friday afternoon here in Vancouver, and this is Saturday lunchtime. That ball has gone forward out of the hand. And Nathan, what is the difference for a player? You've been doing it for many years. The 3-day tournament versus a 2-day format. How does it affect the preparation?
That has a huge impact on the players. Just the gaps between games. There's a lot of sitting around and maintenance between these games. They got to get a feed on. They get their treatments. They got to do their homework for the upcoming games, and just your whole schedule kind of gets thrown off. So waking.
They tried to give the ball to the short runner. The hooter sounds here. So Kenya down by 9, but good possession here. They have 1 player on that top of your screen and 2 out to the bottom. We'll see where they attack through Asati. Early foot from GB, so they tap quickly. Asati goes with the flow. They come back to the forwards. And why not when you've got Angeo carrying with that kind of strength, but the support was too slow to arrive. Great Britain go quickly, in fact, from the ground. 2 hard steps off the right foot for Homer. Ball's loose and Kenya are away here. Directing traffic, looking for support. Here's Kevin Wakesa, his experience. He's won the penalty.
14.
They go quickly. Oh, the short ball doesn't go to hand. Still advantage.
First, second.
Well, both sides knocking on. That will end the half with Great Britain up 14 points to 5 over Kenya. Great Britain still have a chance to top the pool. They've got 2 tries over on Kenya in the first half. South Africans still in the fight. So much action still to come for you here in Vancouver. Clean take from the Kenyans in the red jerseys. GB not releasing quickly enough.
After end on the ground. Counter work.
And the kick was just a little bit deep there for GB. The chasing players didn't have enough time to get there for the contest. And just got a little overeager at that breakdown, resulting in this penalty here for Kenya.
Well, for this Great Britain side, they haven't finished higher than 7th on the series this year, so important for them to come out of this pool and put on a good show. Of course, England, not Great Britain, our previous winners here. Tom Mitchell and Mr. Rodwell led the crew, not only to a victory, but then to a quite famous night at the Roxy, a very famous nightclub here. But that's a long way off for these players. They're still fighting to get out of their pool.
Knock on.
And after the knock on, the Kenyan player was in front and will be penalized.
Midfield. Midfield.
It'll be interesting to see what GB decide to go to here. Whether they take the penalty or the scrum. Looks like they're going to do a tap play.
Use it.
See what they can build up here. A little bit of double movement. They go right, then they go left. In space is Mason, the try score.
Body's out.
Really deep, that second pass. But attacking at pace is Davison. Kenya up to it in defense for the moment. And they pushed him into touch before the ball was released. Good defense there, Nathan.
Time off. Sebs.
Yeah, the Kenyan defenders, rightly so, just using that sideline. Mason just a little overeager there. Thought he had the toe to get outside him, but excellent defense from the Kenyans.
Okay.
And a vital turnover for them.
Wait.
How about our match officials right on the case? A correct call there. They work as a team. Mr. Mendy is in the middle.
In. Time on.
The 13th team, if you will, out here on the HSBC World Series. Eddie O'Brien and his crew make sure there's some consistency.
15.
The penalty's got to be awarded at the 50-meter line.
Contact with the arm. Yeah.
And Kenya just slowing it down here. Taking possession, or field position. Oh, unfortunately, it did. It went out for them. It was a great kick at the end of the day here.
Okay, time off.
And now let's see what they can do in GB's end here.
Wait for the sub.
Subs coming on, some fresh legs. That's always a part of it in the sevens event. Managing the resources, keeping players fresh. Well executed lineout, although they've gone a long way in field, less of the pitch to work with. They go out wide, one-on-one battle, and he's won it, hitting it at pace for his second try. Floyd Walbert, what a run, and what a reaction.
And that's number 2 this match for him, showing a clean pair of heels. It was that man, though, Jone Kubu, had some great touches yesterday with beautiful ball that led Wabwire. Gave him enough space to just get around the outside, and Kenya right back in this match.
That's the explosiveness of this team, the athleticism. Just in the nick of time, the kickoff goes high and left, a well-weighted ball. There's a collision in the air. That was a little bit harsh, I felt, but neither player got to the ball.
It didn't look like much in it. But they're trying to protect the players, and that's rightly so.
Subs? Yeah, okay. Time on. 10.
Looked like a pretty fair shoulder-to-shoulder here.
I correct myself. Thank you to the crew. It made me look bad. Mr. Uzmendi's got it right. That was an early contact. GB deep in their own end. 2 dummies. The short ball was the option, but it isn't given. He's still on his feet and still going. Nice power shown from Davidson. Short side, chip and chase up the side of the boot. Is it going to work? No. Kenya have their hands on it in the form of George Njeo, and he's still going. Oh, his pass low, but brilliant pickup from the boot tops. But not much he could do. That was Rakesa isolated and penalized.
First player.
Well, and that's a huge turnover there from Kershaw. That kind of play is where Kenya kind of really thrived, that broken play, but he did so well. The pass was a bit low. It gave him the opportunity to get over that ball. And just a massive turnover there for GB.
Great. Thank you.
Great Britain. Again, movement, and again, a hole. Siding through it. Harry Glover, no stranger to Vancouver, and no stranger to the try line.
On Harry Glover, he's a classy player. This guy's been around for a while now. Doing it on both sides of the ball. He's so important to this GB side. Just a lovely line here from him. Has the gas to go through, but no, he's so important to this side in attack and defense, but in particular